Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, it is the first of many episodes to come for
the Appdate.
We're going to take a look at things that I may have missed during the week. Updates to apps, news, all the stuff I can't fit in the weekly shows, and we're going to do it right about now. Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Jade, and this is episode 1 of this thing that I've been planning for a while to make happen because, you know, there's so much stuff that's released and only so many days in the week to do a show that some stuff just slips by. Just small updates to apps where, like, it's not warranted for a whole show to sit here and talk about an update that just adds a little fix here and there. But here we can cover all of that nice and succinctly in a nice hour and just whack it all together and let you know what's new. Some price drops, go into more depth of that stuff instead of the stuff that we do at the start of each show, which is very brief. And hopefully this has some value for you guys. I know it's going to make my life a little bit easier where my brain's not stressing so much about trying to get every single app on the show, which is just impossible, if you know what I'm saying. Let's say hello to folks who have joined us. I'm sure people will get used to this as it goes on because I normally don't do Fridays. And where are we? We have the Mix Club. Where's my chats? Up here. There we go. Boom. The Mix Club, DJ Cthulhu. Hey, thank you so much for buying all those Utensils albums on Bandcamp. Thank you so much for that. That was very kind of you. Mateus, Fatsifiction. Welcome aboard. Is that Rhett? I never know, Rhett. You just make so many nicknames. Alrighty, okie dokie, bokey, smoky pokey. A few things I need to cover first with some apps that I covered recently on the show. Hello, Princess. What's going on? She's drive-buying. Smoothing on in and smoothing on out is our Princess LDG. There you go. No, it's not. Well, there you go. See, I get so confused, Rhett, because you're a schizophrenic YouTube handler. So let's cover a couple of these things first. So let me find what I'm doing. So this week's rant that is coming up, I'm sure you're all going to be really excited about this one. Hello, Ed. Good to see you. So yes, on Sunday on the channel here, we do a rant. We're up to episode 11 already. Good grief. How fast has that thing been going? We're going to be talking about the price of entertainment on YouTube. Yeah? We're going to be talking about it because it's a hot, contentious topic at the moment with adverts and YouTube Premium. So how much value do you get out of YouTube, and are the ads worth it? Is Premium worth it? Why are there ads in the first place? Where could this go if there are no ads? We're going to cover all that stuff, and I am going to rant. Let me tell you, I am going to rant my little ass off. I promise you that. Thank you so much, DJ. That's super kind. I love you doing utensils because that's my outlet to just make utter nonsense. All right, that's you, Cow Patty. Hello, Semtex. What's going down? What's happening? Of course, that's you, you weirdo. All right. Where am I? So this week also, absolutely, I agree. You're going to hear the same thing out of me. Premium for 3 years and haven't seen an ad, and so it doesn't bother me. But we're going to talk about, you know, because there's people, the way YouTube are changing the ad system. Even next month, there's going to be more updates, more changes to the way ads are given to people, and people aren't going to like it. So we're going to discuss how on this channel we can make those ads fit a little bit better, how we're going to play them during the show. If you would prefer me just to let them go and they run when they run, because there's normally, you have to have it set for one mid ad per hour for a live stream. So I can't stop it. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know how many it's going to be because it says 1, but sometimes people get 2. I don't know. But we'll discuss this on the rant because we can decide as a community here if you would like me to halfway through each show say, here comes the ad, and I manually run the ad and then hold everything and then come back. So we'll talk about that on that show anyway. But also this week's opening hour with me singing some songs, I'm going to be singing some Pete Johns songs, yeah? A little bit of Pete Johns as a tribute to everything that he did for us during Songtember. So, and Princess just got an ad. See, it's always when I mention ads, the ads come up. Yeah? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. So that's happening on tomorrow, the opening hour, after Thomas Christ, his live stream, and then me, and then Pete Johns, who's currently on holiday, but he'll be back. He's coming back today. So all good stuff. Okay, let's cover some things that I need to cover. First, this week on the show, we looked at a fantastic app called Media Assistant. And during the stream, if you recall, there were some massive issues with it crashing. And I was super disappointed because I think it's a really useful app. Yeah. And at least I was able to push on through the show and show you some of those really good case usages for this app. Well, the good news is I, of course, got in contact with the developer and he created a beta and I've been testing it. And guess what, my friends? The beta that I tested this morning is now working. So here's the beta. So he's just released an update too, but the current update isn't the one that's working. The next update will be the one, trust me on that. So the problem was every time we long tapped on a file and opened with the editor, I would hit play and it would crash. And now it doesn't crash. And the problem was, so with the beta testing that we did, it was actually my audio interface and anyone's audio interface. So if you had an audio interface plugged in to your device and hit play, it would crash. But if you didn't have an audio interface plugged in, it wouldn't crash. But as you can see, my interface is plugged in now. All good, all working. And this is, as I said, is the beta. So within a day or 2, this should get updated. And the app is working. Mwah! Mwah! Beautiful, yeah? So don't fret and go back and watch the video if you want, see how to use it. But yeah, this feature is really cool to be able to open up an audio file in this app and edit it. You can go in here and hit the settings. You can get a waveform or a spectrogram or both at the same time. And here's where you can kind of come in here and you can lasso parts of the song, right? You can draw over parts of the song and remove them. So very, very cool little tool in here to be able to do that. No problem, DJ Cthulhu. I fully understand. Hello, SG Experiment. I hope you're well, my friend. And Feisty Feather, love you too. Falcon Blueser says, thank you. I got his message. So today's featured artist up the top, pinned comment, folks, is Falcon Blueser. He's released a brand new track yesterday, last night, in fact, and I can't wait to play it because when I interviewed Falcon Blueser, it was like, man, the one thing that's missing from this extremely talented dude's like thing is actual music with a band that you can download and get instead of just videos of him sitting in front of a bloody camera on a couch. And now he's got music, man. It's happening. The man is just on fire. Right, so there's an update on this app that we looked at this week. All working. It's a fantastic app. Good stuff. Let's talk about another app we looked at a few weeks ago. So there was an issue and the developer reached out to me over this, and we're going to open up this in AUM. So this was called J-Amp. It was a pedal, so a guitar sim. J-Amp, AU plugin, here it was. And if you go back and want to watch the show, what's cool about this is you can load your own IRs and such. See, I've got a whole lot of IRs in here. But during the show, somebody said, hey, would you add like the ability to add a MIDI pedal to this so you can assign an external MIDI pedal so you can click and change between between your banks and stuff? Well, the developer got to work on it and he updated it, but it broke a few things. So let me tell you. And yeah, I saw there was a message. This was on my post as well. And it says, after the update of JAMP 8100 version 1.2, all the settings have been gone. Well. The good thing is, so here's the reason. Here's what happened. So now this new version, this was caused by the new version supports MIDI. And this was requested by some users. In order to be able to do this, I had to change the audio unit effect type from the AUFX. And I think this causes JAMP to be reinstalled as another app. So in people's projects, like Logic, when they opened it, it wasn't finding the app because it's now a new app. It's bizarre. But this has been fixed. So it says here, as a consequence, the settings folder for JAMP 8100 also changes. So all these wonderful IRs that you've loaded may have disappeared as well. So that all the stored presets and IRs are gone. So, but this has now been sorted. So if you're still having problems with this, my best advice is, and I know it sucks, but hey, it's a one-time only thing you're going to have to do, is just uninstall it and reinstall it. And everything should be sweet bananas going forward. So now you have MIDI, you can add MIDI to it, you can control your changes or your pedals and all this, because you've got all these compressors, overdrive, choruses, all this kind of stuff. Makes it a lot easier if you're playing guitar like a normal guitarist. And who's a normal guitarist these days? Not me. All right, so there's an update on JAMP, just in case you were wondering what's going on. And that's why I'm really happy to do this show each week, because I get to go back and just fix these little things that could have been errors in the stream or stupid things I said that were wrong, or just general updates. So the next thing we do on this show now is open up the App Store, because this is where you'll find all of the apps that get updated. And to do this, you just got to click on your little photo here. And if you pull down here, then let go, it will update in a second and give you all the apps that are ready for you to update on your device. Now, I have mine set to auto update. I know it's stupid, but hey, I trust developers more with their app updates than I trust Apple with their iOS updates, because that's turned off. But here you will see where things get updated and exactly what's going on. So this app here, Outsideify, this is something I'll hopefully be looking at this week. It's a hard one because it's kind of made for iPhone. And the way it works, if I can load it up here, it's going to be a hard one to show on the show. Here it is here. So it's Outsideify. You can actually record things into this, and then you can load them into this sample player, and then you, with the microphone of your iPhone, you can take it into a tunnel or into a really strange space and add the sound of that microphone feedback to combine with the sound to make some really unique drones and really crazy avant-garde noise stuff. But yeah, how I'm going to show this is going to be fun. I think I'm going to have to take the iPhone and run the screen over Wi-Fi to OBS so I can show you what's happening, and then put it in like a cup to get an echo, or maybe I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to work it out. But yeah, this thing's really cool. It is a very cool app, but it looks like it's also had an update. So If we scooch back over here, and what is the update? It just says bug fixes, so that's good. It is made by Bastille Instruments, who make a lot of really, really cool. They've got a huge library of apps across PC and Mac. Let's update that while we're here. Boom, updated. Done. Vitham Junior. Vitham Junior's got an update. Now, I've done a few shows on Vitham Junior, so it is a video creation kind of app. You can add your music to it, and it helps you create really cool visuals and stuff for videos. Leela uses a lot to make her videos, which are really cool. Lots of people use this. It looks like it's got some new modes. Let's hit more here. So, yeah, big update. Version 5.1, new modes, signals and fluids, version 2. So, these are subscriptions. Portrait mode support, some bug fixes, new modes, tribal and gears, many new presets, many new backgrounds, Zen and symmetry, randomizer presets, options. So, let's update that while we're here too, because this thing is wicked. Just saw 2 ads. Wow. You know, it's bizarre. I have it set for 1 ad per 30 minutes because that's the longest amount of time you can set it. That's it. Everything else is either 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. That's the only options you get. So, who knows? All right, so this is done. So there's many improvements, introducing a new yearly subscription. So that's cool. Let's open it up and see. Yeah, baby. Hope I'm not going to get claimed for this song. But this thing's wicked. I've got to remember how to use it. So we got an equalizer. Yeah. Oh, so this is new. This is an unlock. I've got to pay for it. Well, I'm going to have to hit up the dev and see if I can get the in-apps for this and or a subscription so I can show you guys. Maybe we're going to have to do an extra show on this because it is just golden, this thing. So look, it's got a whole lot of new ones. Lines, travel, vortex, sharps, swirls coming soon. Fractals, which I thought I already had. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But it's a pretty gun app, this thing. There we go. So I've still got shapes. I've got fluids. Fluids, we all like a bit of fluid. Oh, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Well, this is the thing with ads. You're not going to be able to block them on YouTube soon. They'll shut your account down. So there's this. We'll see if we can do another show on this. I think a Falcon Blueser. No problems, my friend. Absolutely a pleasure. I'm just glad to see. Remember, Al, when we had you on the show, and I think one of the last things I said to you when I interviewed you was, you got to get some fucking music out, man. And here we are, dude. It's now. It's so good. It's so good, Al. I love it, man. Well done. All right, so there's that. I'm not going to cover all the things here in my updates because there's a lot of apps you don't care about, right? There's a lot of things you don't care about here because, like, you know, Photoshop, Express Editor, Mega, Google Maps, ChatGPT. I'm going to update that anyway. BandLab. I don't really use BandLab, so it is what it is. Thanks, Rhett. It was a good interview. All right, N-Track Studio, which I did a whole series on, and unfortunately, a lot of it had to be removed from YouTube. Why? Because YouTube deemed one of my songs as hate content. And remember what happened, guys? How I got banned from YouTube and had 2 strikes on the channel. I don't know if you all know this, but only my Patreons, I think, know. Maybe I did tell everybody. Those bands that I had, the 2 strikes, they're gone. They ended in September. I'm now free. The channel's clean. No problems. But N-Tracks had a huge update. Create your own instruments by dragging and dropping, even recording sounds straight into the step sequencer, piano roll, drums, or screen keyboard. Save and record chains and effects and instruments with the new effects chains and instruments chains menus, new song browser, view, quickly reload previously saved songs without having to manually manage files. Add some celestial magic to your tracks with the new shimmer effect. The new shimmer effect. Create otherworldly reverberations with new diffuser effect. Assign an icon representing the instrument for a track. Improved Onda synth instrument. Various bug fixes. So a lot of this thing just continues to get updated all the effing time. It's a really solid DAW. It does work, and I know it's crazy, isn't it? Because at the time when I did the shows on these, there was no Logic, man. Simpler times, and then Logic came along and just threw a spanner in the works for everyone. Bleece Fusion has got an update. So updated iCloud integration for presets and tables management. Bleece Fusion is also available for desktop, which makes it handy. So we'll update that. I don't think I'll need to open it. Moises. Let's talk about Moises, because Moises is something that is subscription and something I use. Well, I used to use, because there's something new I'll be looking at very soon that's free to remove vocals, and it's amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen remove vocals. But it's not on iOS. It's only on desktop and PC. But we're going to look at it anyway, because I know a lot of people need that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Moises got an update, and they really needed an update because it was crashing. There was a huge crash every time you went to do something, and I know Leela was having the issue. So yeah, this has been updated. That's good. I'm going to update that right now. So Moises pretty much separates tracks for you, which I can show you here if we open it. I've covered this on a show as well. So some of the things I was using for it recently was for spoken word stuff, for movies. Let's take that out of here, where I was taking the samples I was using for the Utensils song, and you know how in samples of movies there's music in the background. I was using this to remove the music, which worked really, really cool. So what can I load for this to give you a good... Maybe we can load Lemon Lips. This is Brad's track, Lemon Lips. So this thing basically splits up vocals, music, drums. You can split it all into parts. Here it is. So here's Brad's track. Again, not perfect, but this new thing that I've been playing with is like so perfect. It actually plays the chords across the top. So it not only breaks down a song into parts that you can separate, but you can get the chords. It's pretty incredible AI kind of technology, this thing. So that's updated. It says a new version is ready. Apply. Okay. Has this made it better? Let's see if it's made it better.
Give a fuck, tired lips, the back of my truck.
And look at that. It even gets the lyrics for you as well. How cool is that? Let's bring Brad's lyrics back in.
It's time to pay your debts. I'll let you bet more than you had. That is
You're out of luck.
You're out of luck.
Yeah, so that update's come out. It's fixed that little crash that was happening. That's good. That you'd want to be fixing that stuff because it's a subscription, man. Get that shit done. All right, what else have we got here to look at? Photo Leap, I'm not even going to cover. Video Leap's been updated. This thing's been getting a lot of love lately. Video Leap, another option for making video. You've got Final Cut Pro, you've got LumaFusion, and you've got Video Leap. And Video Leap's going in a little bit of a different way compared to all the other apps lately. They're adding a lot of AI stuff into their video. So if we hit the update, AI for video has arrived. Play with dozens of AI effects and transform your videos in just a few taps. Sweet. Hey, Greg, did you get my message? Should I just, folks, let me know, should I just do it now and just make Greg deal with it? Greg, would you like to come on the show for an interview at not this week, next week? You have to say yes now because of peer group pressure. I want to interview Greg O'Sullivan. He's been a huge supporter of this channel forever and a day. He makes really cool music, and I want to have him on the show. Greg, hopefully you'll come on the show for an interview for the last Friday of this month. Think about it. In fact, don't think about it. Just say yes, or I'll find you and I'll hurt you. What is wrong with me? Speaking of Australia, folks, while I load this app, today is a Australia-wide referendum here. I hope you're going out to vote, Greg. I'm going out to vote. Got to get my sausage. Did you know this, folks? When you go out in Australia and you vote, if you don't vote, they charge you, man. You get charged $200. You get fined $200 if you don't vote in this country. I'm pretty sure it's $200. But if you do vote, they give you a sausage in bread with onion on it. And I'll be heading out to vote today because it's a referendum today. And we're voting on should Indigenous people have more rights. Can you believe it? In 2023, we're still voting on dumb shit like this. Yes, of course. Anyway, so we've got all this cool stuff down here. Look at this AI recolor. Should we just find some video? Some stock footage. Oh, I'm having a brain melt. We'll grab this. What can we grab? We'll grab this video. This goes for 1:19. We'll add this to the project. Awesome. You coming on the show? Wicked. I'll organise it. You will be entertaining, my friend. Don't worry, it'll be good. Yes, Falcon Blueser, $200 fine if you don't vote in Australia, which is fantastic. More people should vote, right? But that's the thing. Go get that sausage, girl. I'm only going today. I'm only voting today, so I get the sausage in bread with my... See, I got my postal vote, but I forgot, even though I can probably send it. I could do it. You get 16 days after the vote to send it in if you want. But yeah, sausage with onion and ketchup, and I think even some places, some voting booths, I shit you not, even have vegan options. Can you believe that? Vegan options. We are so progressive, motherfuckers. All right, so apparently we've got this AI recolor. Look at this. Ooh, inject life and color and emotions in any clip with one simple prompt. Try AI. What did it do? Ooh, so you can hit like these little things down here. A meat pie floater and old defo vote. We all have our price, DJ. We all have our price. Yours is a pie floater. Aim high. With mushy peas. Fucking. All right, so here we have these little AI things. And look at this. Apparently, you just type in something and then I guess you hit old school. Let's hit old school. So it's creating a filter. Oh, look at that. So you've got these AI filters. That's pretty neat. You can add to these videos. What else do we have? Are these AI? You got all these new effects. These things are wicked. Look at this. Look at all these new effects they've added. Like a shaky handheld camera. This intense one. This is nice vibrate, some extreme shaking. This is the, I'm not going to go there. God, don't say that, Jade. Fucking hell. We got a carousel. That's a cool effect. So these are all the motion effects you get. These are really cool. I think I covered this app a while ago. So we've got a rotoscope. See you later, Feisty Love. Little film footage here. These are really cool. Flickering effects, blinking, strobing. What else do we have? Shockwave. So you can change how you want this to happen. The size of it, these weird rings. Wheezy. That's how I feel most mornings. See you later. You'll be back. All right, you'll be back for the end. You got 25 minutes till I play your song. So all these really, that's cool. So this thing's wicked. I can't remember the price of this, but I did do a show on this way back in the day. And you can move these around, these effects. Play. Create that crazy broken image, fisheye. We've got a bug eye lens. We've got a wide lens. That looks like this clown is at my door. Imagine getting the bell rings, and I'm getting to that right in a second, SG. Imagine getting a ring on the doorbell and this is waiting for you. Yeah. Fuck that. So, yeah, this, and there's a lot of cool filters in this thing. Hi, Still Illa. So, yeah, this is video. That's Video Leap. You can go back and watch the show I did on it, but it's had a really cool update, and they seem to be updating it with lots and lots of new AI stuff, which is nice. It is a subscription, I do believe. I've been subscribed to it forever. And, look, I use it for stuff like, just, let's go do that. Just grabbing all the stock footage you get here. There's so much stock footage. You get stuff from Getty Images. You get, oops, I don't have a screen up. You get stuff from Pixabay, Getty Images, videos. So much cool green stuff. I've got to just write green screen. Go. And there's just so much good stuff in here for green screen. Stuff to use in your music videos. Boom. All right, seems though SG's mentioned this. Now, we are doing a full show on this week, but let's cover it now because iBassist has had an update. And, man, this hopefully means that in the future we're going to get updates for all the rest of these apps. Fingers crossed. I don't know any inside information on this, but so if you haven't seen iBassist before, now I've never done a show on it. I've had it for ages. I've owned it forever. This is iBassist. Now, the first thing you're going to see when you open it for the first time is if you need to preserve your user data, please exit this extension and open the standalone app. After doing so, you can return here. Okay, let's exit. Good stuff. Thanks for letting me know. What a very kind developer there. Now, I already did this on my other iPad. So iBassist, we're going to open it as a standalone. And that's all we should have to do. So now that we've done that, it's had a little bit of an upgrade, a little bit of a look, a little bit of a polish, so it looks a bit sexier as well. Let's close out of that. Go back over here to AUM. And now, oh man, we have it. An AUV3 of iBassist. So if you don't know, this the developer of this also makes all those amazing drum apps like Jazz Drummer, Indian Drummer, Soft Drummer, this drummer, that drummer, this goes with that drummer. There's so many of them. They're awesome. And for ages, people have wanted these in AUV3. But the first one he's finally converted is iBassist. And here it is running as an AUV3. Boom. So I'm controlling it with the play control. Let's give it a bit of jazz. We'll pick the double bass. So what's really cool about this is you can load this in your DAW and just add your notes in here. Right, you still got the option to export as MIDI files and then drag those in. You still got a song mode over here, so you can turn on song mode. Can you do it in the AUV3? It's not letting me. Could it be because I'm playing? Yes, there we go. So you still got a song mode, and you can create a whole song in here as well. See you later, Rhett. So that's cool. You can still access that in the AUV3 version of it now. And you can draw in notes, whatever you want in here, and create your wonderful bass. Change the velocity, remove notes. You've still got all the stuff down here. Programming your sections. Let's hit play again. You've got your effects, so you can go in here and add effects, like so. Compressor, delay, chorus, reverb, decimator, bass amp. You got EQ. You got your live pads. Everything's still basically the same, except it's AUV3, so which makes it better. Lots of nice basses to choose from. Look at all the basses, man. It's wicked. It's a great app. Where's the rock one? Where we got the Chili Peppers ones? Or is it in funk? I think it's in funk. Here we go. Aeroplane. Let's give it some slap. Super good news. I know lots of people are buzzing about it. I kind of knew it was coming for the last few weeks. I heard a rumbling it was coming, and then it just bang out of nowhere was out. So that's great. Yeah, we'll cover it this week on the channel. We'll cover it. So we'll give a full in-depth look at it, and let's hope Soft Drummer and all the rest come. That's just going to, oh man, it's because those drummer apps are just very high quality. I used a lot of them in the in the new Utensils song for all the break bits. Like all the other drums are done by me playing drums, but all the little bits of funky and all the stops and starts, they were all used with, I think I used Indian drummer, I used soft drummer, I used jazz drummer, and I used funk drummer for all those parts. And I used rock drummer as well too. Boom, jugga lugga 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 lugga. Let's get back over here and continue on with our updates. So, how are you enjoying the show? Is this something you want me to keep doing every week? Is this, I think that, I've been planning this for a while because sometimes it just get a little bit upsetting to know I'm missing so many apps during the week that have just minor updates. If you let me know by hitting the like button, that lets me know you want me to keep doing these every Friday. So DaVinci Resolve has got another update. I don't think it's too major. We've got a new Blackmagic camera cloud workflow that syncs to and captures cloud projects. Support for Blackmagic cloud storage, support for outer text stroke in titles and subtitles, ability to assign and apply favorite keywords to masks, markers and clips, general performance and stability stuff. So if you don't know, DaVinci Resolve is absolutely free. You don't even need to pay for it, right? You're only going to get like a whole bunch of extra templates and stuff. You seriously don't need to pay for it. It's very powerful. It's a little bit of a learning curve. Only if you use DaVinci on Mac and your PC, you'll have an easier time with it. I think anyone just coming into it on iPad first up is going to be a little bit overwhelmed compared to something like LumaFusion or Final Cut, which I am loving at the moment. Final Cut is very sexy. Hello, Jenny Jolivet. Hello, Bear. Did I say hi to you, Bear? My friend, the Bear. Can I give Bear a sound effect today? There you go. That's the Bear. So there's the update for that. Shall I open it up? DaVinci Resolve 18.6, man. Boom. Gonna hate it if it doesn't work. So here it is. This is the interface. I've got something in the timeline. I don't know if it works. Looks like it doesn't. I've probably deleted the video. But yeah, now this only works on certain iPads. It's not an iPhone app either. So, but it seems to work okay. And it only has these. See how it only has these two tiles down the bottom? If you go and watch my tutorial, it'll show you how to unlock all of the toolbars that you get in the full version on Mac. And there's a little bit to it. You got to do a few little combination button presses, but the whole program is here. You just got to unlock it and know the trick. But if you go back and watch my tutorial, you will know how to do it because I like sharing secrets with you. Boom. Let's back over here and go back through because there's lots of stuff down below that I've probably missed. Superimpose V, which I use for all of my editing for my thumbnails, has gotten an update. Small one. Some gradient effects now have a sorted set of gradient colors for you to choose from. As you can see, I really love this app. So yeah, every time you get an update, it tells you what's new and shows you. Really cool. I love apps that do this. You get an update, you open it up, and there's a little instruction thing to show you how to do the things that they've just fixed up for you. Hey, Mike Shannon, what's happening? I know Hippie's on the moment. I'll be back over there watching. It's just this new show now happens every week at this time. I can't do nothing about it. But yeah, as you can see, we're in Superimpose. I'm talking about the wrong app. Superimpose V. So yeah, this is how I make all of my shorts. I use this app to make all my shorts. So you just import your video down the bottom here. You import, I see a little logo there, my writing, my effects, and this is how I put together my shorts. All of my shorts come together in this little babe. So here, this is a little Bleece short. And this app's super cheap. As you can see, there's not much to it. It's what? A video, a shape. So there's a little shape in there. There's my How to App logo, the icon, some text, and then you can add in these. You got all these really cool little transitions and stuff you can add in there. Very handy app. If you want to see more about it, of course, I've done a tutorial on it. It's a little bonza. It's a little bonza. Okay, back over here. Let's Clubhouse. So, Korg looks like they've just released some new stuff in Module. Shall we have a look? What is new? And from what I remember, I think they've got a sale on at the moment. Shall we check? Or maybe I'm wrong. These look like they're cheap. So this is the new one. This is the London Symphonic Orchestra. And this one's new too. So the 70s Earthy EP, Hyper Bop. All these say they're new, but it's probably because I haven't opened this for a little while. But listen to these orchestras. So yeah, introductory sale up to 50% off at the moment. Now, don't be alarmed. These are Australian prices you can see here, all right? They suck. Our dollar's worth shit. A lot cheaper. If you open up Module right now, you'll see a lot cheaper than that. Okay, so the sale ended. Because it still says, oh, introductory sale, 50% off. But these sound amazing. So the beautiful thing about Module is if you buy these, you can then open these up in Gadget. Again, I've done extensive videos on Gadget, created an entire song using Gadget over a number of episodes. And anything you purchase here in Module becomes available to you in Gadgeto. So there you go. So that is the new sound that looks like it's there. Let me back over to here. So let's look at the Gadget updates. So sound expansion for Korg Module, London Symphonic Orchestra. can now be used with Korg Gadget after purchasing the sound expansion that's available through Glasgow Gadget. So you can either buy it in Gadget or you can buy it in Korg Module. Mila 4, man, the app that just keeps giving and giving and giving. This thing just gets updated so often, and I see it all the time and go, fuck, man, I wish I was able to do another show on it every time. But look, and the updates every time are damn nice. Clipper module. The Clipper module offers the following selection of clip distortion algorithms: soft, hard, fold, and wrap. Its drive parameter sets the amount of gain applied to the input signal. The volume module can be inserted pre and post clipper to control the signal gain further. Sexy. You got an alert from them? Yeah, look, Gadget. Oh, man. Gadget's a really beautiful tool. It's just a shame you get so locked into it, you know? Yeah, if you were able to. So, look, I'm not going to go into Mila for all the stuff that's in here, but there's a lot of shit. So, it's distortion modules. Mainly 3 new distortion modules. There you go. Cut through the chase. You got a rectifier. You got a degrader. And a sinusoid graphs. Boom. How long we got? We got a few more minutes to get through some stuff. Pixelmator's been getting a crap load of updates. If you don't know what Pixelmator is, I've always looked at it as the simple man's Photoshop. Because it does, and you can see in the stuff that I have here, I remove backgrounds with this sometimes. I shrink stuff down to, this is what I use to make emojis, to shrink stuff down. You can see all my projects in here. So they're my recent projects, but you can do so much with this. If I just, let's see, we'll open up this word and music little project here. You can zoom in, do all this fancy stuff. You've got lots of arranging, paint styles, paint ease, color fill, retouch. So lots of retouch options, sharpening, repairing, all this kind of stuff. Selecting, cropping. You can layer stuff. So you got this little side panel here that you can add more images. So you can hit the plus, add a new layer. You can add an empty clipboard. It's just a really, really simple Photoshop. And it's cross-platform. It works across Mac. Pretty sure Mac has a version of it as well. And you can create really cool stories, lots of little templates and stuff like that to make life easy. And they just keep updating it, and it just keeps getting easier to use. But the one thing they do with this that makes me very happy is no matter what they add to it, it still remains simple. And that's good. It's hard to do that. You know, with a lot of apps, they try and add more features and then end up bloating out, and then you lose the whole thing that made it good from the start, that it was lightweight, simple, not too taxing on the brain. But then they stack it with all this shit, and you're like, there's too much now. What is happening? So there's that. That is a free update. There you see iBassist got an update there. Looks like Overloud. Looks got a bug fix for a cabinet. It's added some new rigs, new chop tones. Now this, I covered this a while back, and it's a fantastic guitar sim, kind of in the same vein of Bias Effects. Bit costly, you know, a lot of money to spend to buy all the things. They do offer a lot of new packs all the time, but it is AUV3 and it works very well. MIDI Mixer from 4 Pockets has been fixed to work with iOS 17. We're going to see a lot more of this stuff. Now, talking about iOS 17, let's just doge for a minute. I haven't updated, right? I haven't updated, and there's a reason for it. I still have projects going. You can update if you want. The reason I don't update until maybe December with new iOS, it's not because iOS is fucked, which it's still got bugs. It's because a lot of the developers, and you would have known this if you watched this show, I've had many developers and interviewed them. They don't all the time have all the time to get their apps working for iOS 17. So it's not the fact that your stuff, like your project doesn't open. It's the fact that a lot of your AUV3s and stuff haven't been updated, and that's what fucks you up. iOS got an update this week for 16. It went up to 16.71 if you're still on 16. iOS 17's had 4 updates, I think, so far. You can do you, but I always suggest just give it. I normally just at least wait till 17 gets to 17.1.1. That's my thing. If it comes earlier than December, I'll do it. But yeah, just to give enough time for the devs to iron out the bugs with iOS 17, because that's the thing. When they release it, it creates problems for apps. And it takes a few weeks or months, maybe a month or two, for these bugs to start showing up in apps. So Paul with MIDI Mixer has added fixed a menu that was showing up wrong in iOS 17, which occasionally causes menus to appear empty. What a weird bug. Added the ability to change snapshots by CC 0 to 15 on channel 15. You can also change snapshots using 0 to 15 on channel 16. So there you go. What else can we find in here? Audio evolution, which I still haven't done a show on. It's just time, man. Copperhead has added some basic MPE support. So this was only 3 days ago. When MPE is enabled, the pitch bend acts on per note channel basis. MPE is enabled. The channel aftertouch acts on a per note channel basis. So a bit of MPE. If you've got an MPE, you're all rocking there. Is there anything else major in here? Stringlabs has had an update. We will be doing another show on Stringlabs soon. Just got to find a spot to do it. And we'll start building some presets with it. That will be a thing. But version 4 has added some background, a new background mode. Fix the spelling of the articulation title. All these little things, man. All these little things that need to be fixed. What else? Vosis? Has anybody remember me doing that? Vosis. This is the app that you can add pictures in, and you can make, is this the one? Yeah. And you can make music from your photos. Yeah. So you bring in a photo and you can actually turn your photos into a synth. There's a couple of them that do that. Really fascinating stuff. Piano motifs. This thing just gets updated at least once a week. So it's impossible to keep up with the piano motifs. It's so bloody good. If you haven't used piano motifs, go back. Lots of shows on it. It's a fantastic app. DRC has had an update. Bounce Bud. Wonder what Chem has done with this. His version adds a new aspect ratio option in the settings menu when you're bouncing balls. Well, shall we have a look? Let's have a look, and then we'll get... Oh, we only got a few minutes. Let's quickly just open Bounce Bud. We'll just quickly open it here, and then we'll get out of here, yeah? No, you got... Where do I got to open it? Here. Bounce, bounce, bounce the bud. Why is it not showing? It's not showing here. Mate, do I not have it installed? Maybe I don't have it installed. Oh, man. I think we'll end it because we've got to get out of here. I've got to let you guys get on with... But Bounce Bud's had an update. Just check. There it is. So it is installed. Okay. I know why it's not opening, because I'm a dickhead. I'm opening it in the wrong place. Bounce Bud. There it is. All right. So looks like there's a new thing in the settings. Where is this? We've got scale. Apply aspect ratio. All right. So you can select an aspect ratio. Look at that. 16:9. Done. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that fancy pants? So no matter what I do, moving this now, it stays to that aspect ratio. Nice one, Chem. You're golden. Gotta love Chem. He's a legend. So we can go like a 4x3 and done. And no matter how we reshape that, that's going to stay the same. Good stuff. All right, so there's your first episode of the Appdate. I hope this has kind of been helpful. We'll do this hopefully every week. And just let you know little things that are changing, little stuff like that. And There you go. All right, let's get out of here. Let you do your thing. I'll be back tomorrow with the opening hour singing Pete John's songs. Remember, too, we got the rant coming up this week where we're going to be talking about the price of entertainment here on YouTube, advertising, premium. What is the content worth that you watch? Most of us are here every day watching hours and hours and hours of content. How much? Can you put a price on that? I can. It's premium. And I pay it every month, and I never see an ad, and it makes me happy. Boom. All right, we are going out today with our featured artist, who is the Falcon Blueser, Al, and he's amazing. This is a song. It's his song. He's teamed up with a band called the Temple of the Martyrs. They've learned his song. They've done all the instrumentation. He's sung. This is his first release, like official first release. This is sick. Links are up the top, pinned up there. Check him out. Hit him up. Subscribe to him. He's an absolute legend. Beautiful singer-songwriter. And this song is called Little Things. Let's get out of here. Remember, my friends, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes, they make you better, and we'll all rise together. Hopefully see you tomorrow, and for a week ahead of cool apps. And a great interview with Viv Sparrow this week, sponsored by DistroKid. Boom. Whoops. That wasn't very professional. I thought I was so smooth there. See you later.
It's the little things I let build up that tear us down. And I can tell when you hate me without a sound. We can read each other's thoughts, neither one of us will ever give in. What the hell happened to us? Oh baby, are we even friends?
together. 'Cause you make me shine better.